most important thing that people should know about Alberta is I think that we are a very forward-thinking company. We genuinely care about our people and we care about their families. We care about the stakeholders and the people that we're interacting with or doing business with, and our impact on the environment.
We always try to exceed our requirements, both for the customer and for the environment, and that's always been the goal since we started the company.
We've got a reputation of being a very reliable supplier of quality pulp.
From the customer's point of view, if you can always exceed their expectations, you never have a problem. And it is a bit different than other pulp companies because we always try to exceed the quality standard instead of just trying to meet it.
Concern in the community for LPAC was that it would just be another one of these spewing, gas-emitting plunderers of the forest resource, and there'd be nothing left here.
For us, we said we're going to rise to the challenge, and what can we do? So they had to go back to the drawing board and really refine the original design of this process and how are they going to make this an environmentally friendly company. So we come up with a process that minimized the impact, and we were also put under the most stringent government regulations for air and water emissions at the time. And they today are the benchmark for water and air emissions in North America and possibly in the world.
And they made lots of commitments that they would do things better, and they've lived up to those commitments.
We've surpassed those consistently in the 15 years of our operation.
When they finally got their permit to build the plant and go ahead, it was pretty obvious from all the write-ups about this company that it was going to be something different. So I wanted to come here. I wanted the opportunity to do some new forestry, if you like. A very innovative company, tremendous team.
The things that we do here are more innovative and more environmentally conscious in the decision-making process. The greenhouse gas program, which we started in 1999-2000, well ahead of the public interest in greenhouse gas and emissions and all that. It was so far ahead that a lot of the publics and a lot of our own staffs wondered why we were doing this carbon thing. But now, with the achievements that we've made in that field, it's proved itself.
One aspect of our research is focused on natural disturbance, and here in the boreal forest that has been primarily fire. So increasing our understanding of how fire has behaved in the forest has allowed us to influence our harvest blocks.
The thinking behind that is if we make our disturbances look like fire and maintain the same processes out there, that all the biodiversity that exists out there will be maintained.
And really use that to shape our logging practices. So you'll see our harvest areas have different shapes, different sizes, and different amounts of standing live trees retained within their boundaries.
Our social license is going to depend on how well we do in maintaining biodiversity, maintaining the natural features of the forest. And we took that on well before anybody else in this province, and a lot of the policies that are there now are largely a result of what we started 16 years ago here.
Our forest lands have a lot of Aboriginal people living within our FMA, so we have to consider their lifestyle and their traditional land use areas as part of that. And so when we did that from the get-go as well. So all those things kind of fit in very well with our endeavor to go after FSC certification, which we achieved. It all fit like a glove with our philosophy of how we manage the forest and manage our operations.
Training for me has been a huge impact in my life here at the mill. I came here originally as a tradesman. With the training I was allowed to get a second trade. From that I progressed into the quality control program. They haven't come short on any of the training. They help their employees reach the goals that they need to reach, and training is a big part of that.
I just love the team concept. I feel whenever there's an issue, there's 10 of us that sit around a table, discuss the issues.
I come back to the office with issues or concerns about our operations, and right away they get dealt with.
Within the team we can make decisions that affect the production or cost or quality.
It doesn't matter if you've been here the first day or you've been here for myself from 1996, every idea has a voice.
Nothing really comes straight down from management. They get input from everybody.
Very much open door policy around here. To approach any of the managers is always a very positive experience.
It's pride that you come to work every day knowing you're working with a great bunch of guys, which is part of your family basically. You see them just as much as your own personal family. And knowing that the upper management, to your core team leaders, they appreciate every hour that you do for the company.
If I'm one example of a satisfied employee, I was with the first wave that was hired in '91, and I retired a year ago, and I'm still here.
In January of 2003, I lost my kid brother to an accident, and the funeral service was in Red Deer. And when I was in Red Deer, the company took the opportunity to charter a plane and send some representatives from the company down to the funeral service. It was very heartfelt and very much appreciated. It's stuff like that that makes the difference.
There's a lot of interest in what we can make other than pulp out of all those biological things that we're bringing in.
And that's our future, I think, and different products for the same product we make right now. These technologies are being developed.
We're taking a very active role with our research affiliations and universities and trying to make sure that we're on the leading edge of that technology.
I think that's probably the best thing I can say about Alpac. We're very innovative. We don't get down because of new challenges. We come up with a way around it. We band together and we solve the problem and move on and try to continue to improve.
Everybody works together as a team and to make the best pulp that you can and to make Alpac the world-class company that it is.